Hello everyone, it's Nady, and today we'll be testing out the new Lime Crime Venus 3 palette. As you beautiful people know, this is about the product, not the people behind it. Any tiff you may have with them, please cast it away because this is a channel of positive energy. Okay? Thank you. Also, not sure if you can even tell or not, but I am filming with a new camera today. It's a little bit more clear, so let me know if you like the looks of this or my old videos better because I can totally switch back. This is just a little bit easier for me. Anyways, I did get this online from Ulta for $38, which to me is kind of on the pricey side because you do only get 8 little tiny shadows, but it is Lime Crime, so I'm hoping we're getting really good quality. I'm on the Ulta website right now, and this is so fucking new that there are only 2 reviews, both of which are 5 stars, so I mean, that's good. They say the colors are stunning, the pigment is there, and most importantly, it's easy to blend. They can take this palette from day to night, conservative to fun, and they highly recommend it, so yay, maybe it is worth our money. The website says that Lime Crime's Venus 3 Pressed Powder Palette, the heavenly sister of the grunge palette, has descended from above. Happy pops of purple and pink put the crowning touch of the perfect light to mid-tone range to flatter all skins. Rapturous lilac, rose gold, and mauve shades mixed with earthly browns, ultra buttery formula sweeps on richly pigmented colors that doesn't fade or fall out. The dreamy lavender and rose gold box is graced with Venus herself. That's actually a really fucking good description. Good job, Lime Cream. Ulta does not specify whether or not this palette is vegan or cruelty-free, but I do see the little logo on here that says certified vegan and cruelty-free, so that's good. But I also see that there's quite a bit of dimethicone in here, so if you have a silicone allergy, stay the fuck away from this palette. This is a really cute palette though, like the packaging is really kind of fun. I like it. The only complaint that I have is that it is kind of on the big bulky side. Like I would rather have something that's more flat than this, but really who the fuck cares? After I'm done filming with this little bitch, I'm not gonna put it in a drawer. I'm actually gonna put it on my shelf to display because this is honestly one of those products that I'm kind of proud to have. Like I've never owned a real Lime Crime palette before, so this is another one of those stepping stones for me. Packaging aside though, I'm extra tingly in my lady bits for this palette because it is pink and purple, which if you've been on this channel for more than a minute, you will know that those are my favorite colors to work with. Oh, I die. And with that being said, I actually didn't know this was a pink and purple palette. When I bought it, I literally just went onto the Ulta website, ordered it, and didn't even look at what it looked like. So I'm super happy that it's purple. Also, I'm so sorry if I'm acting extra weird or if I sound rushed. I literally have no idea how the fuck to work this camera, and I'm so scared that it's just gonna shut off and erase everything that I filmed. So I'm trying to be all fun and natified, but I'm also trying to get to the fucking point at the same time. Anyways, we're probably fine, so let's take it slow and open this little bitch up. Ooh, that's actually really pretty. Oh my god, this is like my dream palette right here. It's so purple and pretty. Oh, but it smells weird. Ugh. It smells kind of like how a school smells after it's just gotten cleaned, but if the janitor cleaning it also smoked menthols? I don't know, it's just got a weird fragrance to it. Maybe I'll just let it air out for a second. Ugh. Like the more I smell it, the more I can't stop smelling it. Ugh. I'll just hold this away from my face for a little bit, but it has a beautiful, nice big mirror in there. The colors are displayed very, very pretty. I can't tell if these are magnetic or not. I feel like it would be really, really difficult to get these out if they were. I also feel like a lot of brands have stopped releasing magnetic palettes, which does bum me out because I really like to put these in a Z palette and customize my own shit. But it's really not that big of a dealio. It's not even worth bitching about. But yes, this is very, very pretty, and we are gonna do like the actual swatching, but I just want to feel these. Huh. It's really, really pigmented, but it's not soft at all. That might be the coloring because a lot of times these purples aren't soft. But let's see how it swatches. Ooh, that's actually really nice, especially because my hand is dry as fuck and there is no primer down. Let me try a shimmer one. Okay, that one's not buttery feeling at all, which for a shimmer is kind of weird because typically shimmers are really nice and fluffy and soft and buttery and creamy. Not this one though, but it does swatch beautifully, so I guess texture really doesn't matter. Ooh, let's take that little bitch off. But other than what we already talked about on here, I really can't find much more information on this. Like the Lime Crime website says pretty much what Ulta already said, and there are no reviews on their website. So let's go ahead and swatch and do a look with this bitch. You guys know the song. Are you ready? It's swatching time. First up, we have a Dreamy, Beam, Heavenly, and Rapture, and I have no idea if you can really see how beautiful these are, but they are fucking gorgeous, especially those shimmers. Like, they are glittery, but not the kind of glitter that has a shit ton of fallout. Like, they are just stunning. And these actually swatched really good considering the fact that my hand looks like it spent the night in the devil's ass. Like, my skin is so dry. Next up, we have the last little group, which is Ecstasy, Paradise, Bliss, and Beloved, and once again, these swatched beautifully. The colors look gorgeous, and I'm really digging Pagan on Paradise, like that satiny fuchsia. Oh, orgasmic. So, at least based on the swatches, I am really fucking excited to try this palette. I have no idea how they'll perform on a brush though, so let's go ahead and do a look. Let's start off with a primer. I'm going in with the Temp 2 Liquid Glow Primer, and normally I don't even use a primer, but because my skin has been so fucking dry lately, I really need one today. Plus, this shit is super shimmery, and I'm wanting to create kind of like a glow from within goddess look. We are using a palette based off of a goddess, so the shit only makes sense. For foundation, I'm going in with my huge highlight color, which is Makeup Revolution in the shade F3. And then on the rest of my face, I'm gonna go in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect in the shade Natural. Yay, now I look like I have jaundice. For concealer, let's be basic bitches today and go in with some Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light. Let's go ahead and set underneath the eyes with some RCMA Translucent Setting Powder. And I'm actually gonna leave that powder there to help bake my face and to catch any fallout, because lately on this channel, I've been forgetting to do that and my foundation gets fucking ruined. We'll press a little bit of that powder into the rest of the skin. And there we go. Let's go ahead and start on eyes. So to prime them, I'm using the CoverGirl Lid Lockup. And I'm gonna really make sure to get this stuff all the fuck over my eyes, because when I tested out the Laura Lee palette, I somehow missed getting this on part of my eye, and you could totally tell. I always like to start off working with the lightest shade, so let's take a fluffy brush and dip into Dreamy. Ooh, that's really nice. There's like barely any fallout. Holy shit, yes. Anyway, let's take that and place it right there on the crease and kind of blend it upwards. Oh yes, that goes on magnifique. Maybe a tiny bit patchy, but not that bad. No, it definitely is the slightest bit patchy, but it's still a fucking gorgeous color. Like, I love that. It's kind of going on bubblegum pink. And I don't know if you're really seeing the actual color on camera, because in person it looks so fucking rich and pigmented, but on camera it kind of looks washed out. But I shit you not, the coloring is beautiful. So let's just kind of blend that back and forth and work it up towards the brow. Is it better than the less expensive counterparts though, such as like Morphe? I don't know, because this is clearly a quality product, and I believe this is talc free too. Okay, so here's what we're working with. I did have to dip in maybe 3 or 4 times to build this up, but once it was built up, like, the coloring is so beautiful. It's soft, it's subtle, but you can tell that something's there. Just out of curiosity, I really want to see how these colors play together, so let's take another brush and dip into Bliss. Ooh, that one picks up a shit ton on the brush, and there is a bit of fallout with that one. Whew. And I'm gonna start with that on the outer corner and see how they combine. That's a nice like salmony color, and it goes with that pink really good. So I'm gonna actually spread that all along the crease, but a little bit low on the crease so that I'm not covering what we just laid down. And this will hopefully kind of deepen up the look, but still keep that pinky tone to it. Oh, fuck yes, I love these colors like so much. I do notice though that rather than laying on top of each other, they actually kind of mix and create a new color, which I don't mind at all, but you do kind of lose some of that bright pinkiness. Like, this to me looks more bubblegum pink, and this looks like Barbie pink. Let me go ahead and soften those edges up with that first brush we were using. So far, I don't know that I would say these are worth almost $40, but I still haven't used most of these shadows, so maybe it will be worth it. You could totally leave your look like this or add one of these shimmers, call it a day, but because they have this dark brown in here, I really want to test it out. So I'm gonna take that on another fluffy brush, and we'll start small on the outer corner and kind of see where it takes us. Ooh, that's pretty. It's not as dark as I thought it was gonna be, so I'm really not mad at it. But this looks like the kind of color that you could definitely build up to be super, super dark. As much as this little hoe loves glam looks, we've been doing a lot of those on this channel lately, so I do want to keep it somewhat glam, but also on the muted side, because not everybody watching loves glam. And I think we'll call that good for the dark shadow. It blended out really, really nicely, added a little pop of drama to the look. I like it. Before we wipe this powder away and move on to the lower lash, I actually want to test out some of these shimmers in case they have fallout. They'll land right there, so let's go in with Paradise first. And I believe this is a satin shade because it totally does not look like a full-blown metallic. Oh, that is really fucking pretty. I think I'm gonna put this on the inner 2/3 of my eyeball, and it really doesn't look like there's any fallout, like, at all. For the bottom lash, let's mix a little bit of a Bliss and Ecstasy, and we'll just smoke that along the lash line. Oh, that blends out so nicely down there too. And then to soften that up a tiny bit, I'm gonna go in with some Dreamy and just put that all along the lash line over what we just laid down. I'll go in and add a touch more of highlight to the inner corners, and a little bit of nude liner. And here we are with the final look. For lips, I ended up using Makeup Revolution in the shade You Took My Love and AOA's Candy. I do actually really kind of fucking love this look. The only thing I wish this palette had had was like a white that had like a lavender or pink shift to it, because even though I was able to highlight my inner corners, it's not as poppin' as I want it to be. I don't know that I really have any complaints about this palette. Like, it is so fucking beautiful. It blends out amazingly. I don't know that it's worth $38 though. I mean, the quality is there. I think it's just that I'm such a fucking cheap ass that seems like so much money for makeup. But when you look at Lime Crime's competitors and other palettes like this, it is actually a pretty good price. This is certainly a palette that you could explore colors with. Like, I never would have thought to mix gold with this purple, yet it turned out beautiful. It's kind of one of those fail-safe palettes where no matter how you combine these shades, it's gonna look fucking good. And it doesn't matter if you're a pro or a beginner, that kind of palette is really appreciated. The colors all complement each other. They're really good quality. There is very, very minimal fallout. So do I recommend this palette? I think I do, but only for somebody who really loves purple. Like, if you're not gonna wear purple, then there really is no point in getting this palette. I guess you could get the palette for these 4 colors, but you see those colors so often in palettes. Is it the must-have palette of the year? No, but it's pretty and it is good quality. And for me at least, best of all, my eyes do not feel bad at all. Like, they are not burning. It barely feels like there's anything on my eyes, and that is something that I really look for in an eyeshadow palette. But there you go. Like always, please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below so that you're notified anytime I upload a new video. Don't forget, my newest collection of highlighters, including Black Ice, which does change from black to white, is available at thepopluxe.com. Also, my latest album, Kiss of Fame, is available everywhere online that music is sold. Thank you so much to everyone who's supporting them. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at officialnady, and you can follow me online at thepopluxe.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you again soon. Bye!